Hi everybody, I'm John, and it's time to just zinc about it. Well, today we're going to have a mixed bag of videos, things that I'm going to do around our property or our compound. But first of all, I wanted to just show you what the course looks like in just 6 days. If you watched the end of my last video, I closed the video with a view, my new view. Well, that view had pretty much brown grass and you know, didn't look all that great. But look what's happened in 6 days. It's gone completely green. We're watering like crazy, and it's absolutely beautiful. The course is going to be great in about 3 weeks. A nice little mountain back in the background there. But anyway, so that's our new view, and it'll get better and better as the year goes on. All right, well, let's get started. First thing's going to be setting up the front entryway. I've already cleaned it. I'll show you it, and then we'll go from there. I'll explain it. Okay, so I'm standing at my front door looking out into our little courtyard area. I take everything into the garage in the for the summer because the heat is so bad that I figured it would probably do better. I've taken the grill out. That right there is the side of our cart garage, and when we built this, that's how we extended our courtyard. It used to have a wall underneath that light, and it would come over to this light, and that wall was our entire front entryway. So we were able to add all this area here. Now, I've had gardens in here, I've had raised beds in here along that wall. These are the only plants that I kept from last winter. Funny story about these is when one of the employees that used to work for me left the company, they left a plant sitting on their desk. So when they were cleaning the desk, getting it ready for the new employee, they found this plant. So one of my managers took the plant and moved it into my office next to the window. And it sat there for 4 or 5 years and kept growing and growing and growing to where one time I had to take it home, and I separated it out into about 7 or 8 different plants and brought those in and gave them to the employees. And I brought one of those plants out here to the desert when I finally retired and moved out here. And I mean, this thing keeps multiplying and multiplying and multiplying to where, you know, and they're not the best looking plants. So I'm gonna toss a lot of that. I'm gonna put it into one of the planters that we have, which you'll get to see when we start bringing them out. And then Kim and I will have to go get flowers for the planters. Now, the way this is all set up is that when we had the cement poured, there's Buckeye. Hey, Buckeye. Yeah. So we had the cement poured, and I had these little outlets. I had water run, or PVC pipe run underneath the cement, and had little stations every, 10 feet or so. And you just put these little adapters on them, and then you put them up into the flower bed, and it makes it a drip irrigation system. Unfortunately, it's a little too much power, and it puts out a little too much water, and these things tend to get overflowed. But and I only have it on for a minute each day, so I might have to set it up for a little bit differently. And so that's it. I'm going to clean this up. We're going to blow it out. We're going to do that on on turbo, of course. I have a new turbo program, so let me know how you like it. It's going to be a little longer turbos instead of 10-second turbos. It'll be, you know, good minute or two turbos where I could work for an hour and do the whole turbo action. I know how you guys enjoy the turbo action. So let's get started. Okay, this is the mess I got to deal with. I'm going to take these chairs out. I got to clean them. I got to put these pots, 6 pots along those sprinkler areas so that I can get those set up with flowers. We have a couple other things that we can put plants on so that, you know, pretty up the courtyard. And that's about it. I'm going to be going in through this gate here, and yeah, it's not a big job, but it's something to do. All right, here we go. Turbo Johnny. Okay, so here's how it looks. Gotta get rid of the plants, but we can sit out here. We have this is really for an herb garden or something like that. So I think I'm gonna do some flowers or something on that. You can actually come out here and watch TV. You know, it doesn't rain much here. So anyway, let's go check out the garden area, the new garden area here at the property. And I'll take you over there and we'll check it out. Let's go. Okay. So they use the same raised beds that I used in Oshkosh. So we kind of did that as a test. And we're trying to, they're just starting to put the raised beds in. They've decided to dig them in a little bit differently than I did. And I told them that the most important thing is to get them level. But you can see looks like they're digging around, and yeah, they look great. But this is the area, and I guess they brought water in on that corner back there. They planted these trees to kind of hide it from the golf course, and they kept quite a bit of the sand and soil. And I guess there's water over here. You see the little white pipe right there. So they're going to put in these, looks like 6 raised beds, and as a test. And then once they get started, me and a couple of the members are going to come out and try to help build some of these raised beds. It's been 3 days and they've got 7 done. There's the rest of them. I mean, I'll tell you, this club does, I have to say, it does everything first class. They just do such a fantastic job. If they're going to do something, they do it right. They spend a little extra money. And yeah, this will all be ready before the season starts. You know, the season starts on the 13th of November for golf. And so the members start coming back that weekend and before, and get the house set up and everything. And so we came early because it just gets cold in Oshkosh, so we come early, and although we can't golf, we still have a pretty good time. They have a golf simulator. I'll do a little video on that. And yeah, I think this is going to really work out great. I mean, they're just doing such a spectacular job. So anyway, that's it. Let's go on to the next fun thing to do. All right, well, I'm down at the fishing lake. So this is the lake that I'm allowed to fish in. We had to walk out because of the grass is overseeded, and we don't want to put any traffic on it and kill any of the grass. One of my buddies came down with me. And so you can see that the lake is very shallow because this is the freshwater lake of the property. But look at that. Wait, oh my goodness, I don't know if you can see that. But there must be 10 or 20, there were 10 or 20 little bass right there. So it's a nice healthy lake. We started this lake with, you can see how low it is. It's about 2 foot low almost. What happens is all the water gets pumped out of this lake for the rest of the property to water all the grass. And then they fill it up at night. But yeah, this is where we fish. It's part of the fishing club. We started the club with, you know, just a few bass when I first got here, and then we called a bunch of them, and I must have taken 60 bass out of here. And then I started finding different kinds of fish in some of the other lakes, and I started moving the bait fish into here, and we've built up some really nice population of bass, and it looks like we have 3rd generation right now. So anyway, I'm gonna fish a little while, and I'll take you along. Turbo. Well, everybody, I'm done fishing. Didn't really catch anything. I had a lot of small little bass following, and I had one good strike, but I didn't get it in, so line got all tangled. I didn't really bring two poles. So anyway, that was the whole point, was just to come down, look at the lake. Lake looks pretty good. It's clear, but you know, like I said, it's very shallow. I think the fish are, I don't know if they're really deep or what they are, but anyway, I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when my videos come out. And I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. See you next Saturday.